Well, greetings everyone, and welcome to another video. In fact, welcome to another year and another season of videos. And it's also happy meteorological spring. Today is March 1st, and I am down here in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania to explore an area that I've been at twice prior to this, riding my scooter and my e-bike, but I am back down here today to explore something else, a attraction that is down here, and I'm going to be exploring an abandoned railroad tunnel down here, and that is the Phoenixville Tunnel, which was known as the Fairview Tunnel, which was part of the Pennsylvania Railroad and is now the Schuylkill River Trail, which you can see behind me. I was down here twice last year and rode this trail. It was on my scooter and my e-bike. So I am down here to check out the tunnel. I was actually in the tunnel 7 years ago when I used to be into geocaching very heavily and explored it, but never filmed it up until now. I am not doing it alone. I have a guest with me today, and you'll get to see who that is here in a minute. He's getting his stuff together there and everything, but Phoenixville is home to the Phoenixville Iron Works, or Phoenixville Steel, where the Kinzu Bridge was made at one time. And it's also home to the 1970s horror movie The Blob. The Colonial movie theater that is down in downtown Phoenixville is still there today and operating. So there's a lot to see down here and everything. And probably going to have two videos made down here, because after we're done here at the tunnel, we are going to hop on our e-bikes and venture west and check out another neat attraction that's out along the trail just outside of Crombie. So let's get this little adventure started. All right, so before we actually head to the tunnel, there was an area here I wanted to check last year, and I couldn't because it was all overgrown and covered and everything, but this time we can say we can see it, and right through there is the abutments of the bridge that spanned the French Creek here and went over and joined up with the Pickering Valley Railroad. And of course, there you can see my guest today. Jay with JP Videos is down here with me. We finally got our schedules coordinated again and we're able to meet up. And he expressed interest in checking out the tunnel and the other attraction that we're going to be going to. So he's with me today. All right, so there is the view of the two pillars. One there and one over there. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but right about where my finger is, there is a goose sitting, a Canadian goose sitting on the one pillar. But this is where the railroad spanned the creek.
The concrete for the abutment.
Yep, he's got Jay just found the concrete there for the abutment. And also the stonework that's there, and it's that typical Pennsylvania Railroad red sandstone that they used for the bridges back then. Pretty cool that I finally got to look and actually find this pillar. I knew they were here somewhere, but just didn't know exactly where. So in my previous video from last year, you saw this area here, which was filled in about 7 years ago when I was here hunting for this geocache. But right down there is the tunnel. Still has some water in it, but we're going to be able to navigate along the right-hand side of it there and get up to it and everything. So Jay's making his way down there. I'm going to be venturing down there too and get to show you this, at least for the first time, on my channel. All right, so we made it to the entrance and we're going to be venturing in here. And yes, we did bring plenty of flashlights with us, but if you look there, you can see the other end of it. And I don't know if it shows up too good right here, but you can see the collapse not too far in from the one entrance here. And then up top, which I'll put a picture in, is the date this was built, 1884. Just over 809 feet long, just over 24 feet wide, and was double tracked at one time before they took it down to a single track. All right, so I switched to the phone here because this is going to do better in low light conditions, but Jay's back there. We have to sidestep the rail here to get by that water, which I didn't think was going to be that bad. But Jay's going back to get a stick to bounce himself a little better, but I made it up here to the pile that you saw, and there is the collapse from the street above. And let's see if I can put some light on it here. You can see it's wet up top there. So this is a brick-lined tunnel. You can see all the brick here along the sides and everything. And then down there is the end of it. So once we get past that water there, the rest is pretty much dry. So we're about maybe just under halfway through it. You can see the other end, but this side here is dry in the center. It still has water along the sides over here. Jay's in the process of coming over the mound of dirt there from the collapse, which is just about behind me here. Using one of his big flashlights he got there, you can see just how big that crater is that opened up. And after that, they had to put the weight restriction on for the road above us. So one thing that I found, and I don't remember seeing when I was here 7 years ago, is this little indent here in the wall, or cutout. And I believe this is where the workers would duck in if they were working in the tunnel here and a train would come. They could duck inside there and get out of the way of it, especially when it was double tracked in here. But single track, as you can see, you really wouldn't have to worry about getting too far out of the way of the train. You could just stand against the wall.
Hey Randy, you see this opening up here?
Where?
The square cutout.
No, I missed it. I have to walk back here. Jay just spotted something.
Another cutaway too, like we saw.
Oh yeah, there is. God, that light's bright. Might have to get myself one of them. Send me the link. Yeah, he just spotted it right there is that almost has, looks like bars on it there, handlebars.
I'm wondering if they had some type of ventilation system. Because there's a cavity above it with open space.
They might have. I'm not quite sure.
For servicing, like inspections or something.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Didn't see that before. And another cutout. All right, we just found here, just about at the other end of the tunnel, but we spotted this, and I don't remember this being here 7 years ago. There's another collapse on the side wall here, and it looks like the outer portions of the brick wall collapsed there. But with the water that's running in here and freezing and thawing and everything, and over the years, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I'm surprised there isn't more collapses in here. But we are just about at the other end. All right, we made it to the other end safely, although Jay did get a wet foot when he came walking out here. He came out here to do something and then didn't walk back where he came from, and that's when he got the wet foot. But not as bad as the time when we were down in Maryland when he did that flip there in the mud at Fort Henry or wherever we were at down there where we had a meet up. But this is looking at the other end, and they do have another stone up there, 1884. And you can see the cutout here and where he's at over there. So yeah, hard to believe that there were two tracks here at one time, but yeah, you could get two tracks in here, although it was very tight. All right, so after navigating the water once again there at the beginning of the tunnel, we are finally back out and just about at the end of this adventure, which I have to venture all the way up there. And Jay, the mountain climber that he is, he's already up there, but I'm used to doing this. I do this when I'm up in the mountains, but I usually have some hunting gear and stuff on me. But we'll make it up to the top, and then that's going to wrap it up for this video. All right, well, after climbing up the side of that hill and out of breath, a little bit of a workout, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So thanks to this guy for coming along. Hope he found it unique and interesting. And if you did, hit the like button down there. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down there. And until next time, it's have a ball and do it all. We'll see you soon.